Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right, but still falling behind? In 2019, I started my bachelor's study with a clear plan. Focus on my grade, and by the second year, land an internship. I had good grades, a respected university, and I was working hard. What could go wrong? Well, 6 months later, the pandemic hit. The job market froze, and even when it eased, the opportunities were scarce. I spent hours reading job descriptions, trying to understand what employers wanted. I quickly learned that the job market wasn't as simple as I thought. I wasn't ready for it. I felt unprepared because I lacked the skills they were asking for. I felt frustrated because no one had ever taught me how to do it, so I figured it was something that everyone else just naturally knew. I even felt ashamed for not starting earlier, and because no one talked about the struggles. I kept it to myself, thinking sharing them meant admitting failure. It never occurred to me that others might be doing the same, which is why we felt even more alone in this journey. Instead of giving in to those doubts, I decided to act. I threw myself in every single opportunity I could find. Virtual job fairs, competitions, conferences, you name it. Fast forward to 2023 during my master's, I decided to track my progress to see how the job market is really tough in real life. Over 14 months, I sent 340 jobs applications to find an internship. Despite having what a good candidate should have, internship experience, academic awards, and even competition wins, the rejection kept coming. That's when I realized something crucial. This journey wasn't just about landing a job. It was about what I learned along the way. Today, let me share with you the lessons that shaped me, not just as a candidate, but as a person. Lesson number 1, start small and let the journey shape you. At first, it felt overwhelming. I thought about all the missed opportunities I could have taken in the past, such as join more extracurricular activities. And then I reminded myself of an old Chinese proverb. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So, start today. It's never too late to start taking actions. This ties into what I learned from Angela Duckworth and James Gross's research on self-control and grit. They talk about breaking down big goals into manageable steps. The top-level goals is like a compass. It gives direction and meaning to everything below it. It's the long-term vision you hold on to. But here's the key. A lack of grit often comes from unclear or misaligned goals. Your mid-level goals should support your top-level ones. They are the big milestones, the bigger step along the way. When they align, you will stay motivated and focused because everything feels connected and purposeful. Think of it this way. Your top-level goal is like your big dream, something long-term, like build a fulfilling career or become an expert in digital marketing. The lower-level goal, the mid-level ones, are the big milestones, the bigger steps that you can take, such as build my professional network or land an internship. Those are the ones that are measurable and significant on your path to your big dream. The bottom one, lower-level goals, are the small daily actions that push you forward and build momentum. For example, apply to 3 companies today, refine my resume this weekend, or join a networking event this month. By breaking down big goals, your path becomes more manageable. Lesson number 2, control what you can and embrace uncertainty for growth. At first, I tried desperately to control the outcome of every application I sent, putting so much expectation into all of them. After countless rejections, I realized this constant struggle wasn't helping me at all. In fact, it was only draining my peace of mind without changing the outcome at all. That's when I decided to let go, but not in the sense of giving up, in the sense of shifting my focus to what I could control. Let's break this down with a simplified circle of influence and circle of concern concept introduced by Stephen Covey. The outer circle represents what you cannot control and is beyond your control. For example, jobs opening, laws and regulations, the economy, or market trends. But the inner circle, it represents what you can control, such as upskilling yourself, building a professional network, or even interview preparation, everything that you could do in your power. These are the things that you can shape and develop regardless of the external circumstances. This shift in focus made a world of difference to me. Uncertainty no longer felt like something to fight. It became a space for growth. But here's the reality. The tough moments, the rejections, and the doubts won't completely disappear. They are part of the journey that you have to accept. However, we can choose to focus our energy on what excites us, what sparks our curiosity, and what fuels our motivation. By intentionally bring this energy into your journey, the good starts to outweigh the worry, and the weight of uncertainty feels lighter. Lesson number 3, dive in and trust the flow. Once I shifted my focus to what I could control, I learned something even deeper. True progress isn't come from doing more. It's about knowing yourself and owning your growth. Firstly, seize the opportunities. Every experience that doesn't feel right isn't a failure. It's a part of learning what matters to you and getting closer to what you want in a job. The biggest risk you can take is not taking any risk at all. If you don't apply for a job, you have already ruled yourself out, no matter how qualified you are. But if you do apply, even though the outcome is uncertain, you do give yourself a chance to be seen. Secondly, your strengths, weaknesses, and attitude shape your future. Self-awareness, I understand now, is more than just knowing what you like. It's about having the courage to ask yourself, what am I missing? And then have the humility to ask for help. Yes, your skills and knowledge matter, but so do your willingness to learn, your enthusiasm, attitude, and authenticity. Companies aren't just hiring technical skills. They're hiring mindset, potential, and your energy. So work on your weaknesses strategically and amplify your strengths. And lastly, comparison kills focus. It's easy to look around and feel behind when others seem to succeed faster. But your journey is your own, and growth doesn't happen at the same speed for everyone. What matters is that you stay intrinsically motivated, because this inner drive is what keeps you going for the long haul. I would recommend to make the most out of the resources around you. Your university, professor, and peers can be valuable allies in your journey. There are so many more opportunities to grow and learn as a student than you might be aware of right now. Exchange program, competitions, conferences, volunteering, and mentoring. So, as you learn and grow, don't keep it to yourself. Share what you know, because the knowledge you share today might be the breakthrough that someone else is looking for. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focusing on showing up fully for yourself. Because the energy you waste measuring up is the energy you could invest in yourself and lift other ups as you go. After everything I have experienced, I have come to believe that success is a combination of self-awareness, a growth mindset, resilience, visibility, and a bit of luck. Self-awareness is about understanding what you have, what is your strength, your gaps, and being honest about the areas you need to improve. A growth mindset is choosing to see every challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow, rather than a reason to give up. And resilient, it isn't just about bouncing back. It's about staying committed and staying in the progress, endure it, even though the progress sometimes can feel slow. And visibility is putting yourself out there so others can recognize your potential. And finally, a bit of luck. Because sometimes timing and opportunities matter, but luck tends to favor the ones who are prepared and ready to act. At the end of the day, your life is so much bigger than just a job search or a list of achievements. So keep going, but don't be too hard on yourself. I know that it may feel tough right now, but trust me, in the long run, it's worth it. This journey will make you stronger, more confident, more resourceful, and more certain of who you are and what truly matters to you. So, are you ready to bet on yourself? Because if not now, when? Thank you.